Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another video from TW White & Sons. So here we have today a Mazda 2 hybrid. This is the Agile spec. So this is a self-charging hybrid with a 1.5 petrol engine. Now this little car actually belonged to my mother. She took delivery of her new Mazda 2 last night. She went for a different colour this time, glass blue, and this has covered about 10,500 miles. These are very good spec. I'm not going to pretend and say that this has nothing to do with Toyota, because I'm sure you can see the resemblance between this and a Toyota Yaris. So in Mazda's strategy, they've had to team up with Toyota for this model, so we can offer a low emission vehicle. So these are made in the same factory in France, along with the Toyota Yaris. Okay, I believe though these are a little bit better spec than the Toyota, so a bit better value for money. Now this car is presented in Monument Bronze, which is lovely. I remember when my mother ordered this, it was originally in grey, but we had a customer wanting the grey, and I said, Mum, I've got this Monument Bronze. So she put her faith in my judgment, and she was actually very, very pleased. I think this is a nice colour. There's a lot of silvers and greys. I think this sort of bronzy colour is very nice indeed. Now the car's in a very nice condition. My mum's retired. I think the reason she loves this car so much is she still goes into an office, even though she is retired. Never quite imagine. Can't really figure out why, but once a week in Tooting from Coulsdon, which is literally, I don't know, her average speed is probably about 10 or 15 miles an hour. And this car will give you a minimum of 65 mpg, but she was getting sort of 85 on a run. So I cannot emphasize how good these cars are on fuel. They're self-charging, so no charging issues. Really good all-rounder, and she takes the grandkids around in them, so fit child seats in well. The boots are good size, because that is something she had to compromise on. She had a Mazda 3 before this, but she's got on well with it. As I say, she wanted another one, so at the right time she renewed her PCP, and yeah, as I say, she's very happy with the car I took home for her last night. Okay, so conditions very nice. We'll give the car another valet, or a good valet, for giving it a quick clean for the photographs. Now I must mention this as well. When my mum first took this car in I think it was September 22, she didn't believe the trip computer. She didn't believe this and the range and the fuel gauge, etc. So her and my father went out one evening after they'd done a few miles in the car from filling it up, did the miles, and then went and filled it up again. Calculated the car was doing like 84 miles to the gallon. So they couldn't really believe it, especially as it's an automatic, and these cars really do go along well with the combination of the engine and the electric motor. If you do need that acceleration, etc., they are really, really swift. Okay, now these are really well spec'd. You've got EV mode, traction control, different drive modes, electronic handbrake. You've got radar cruise control. Yeah. You've got auto lights, wipers. When you pair your phone up, you've got Bluetooth, but when you pair your phone up for the CarPlay mode, so if you've got Android Auto or Apple CarPlay with the cable, so you've got your CarPlay or Android Auto on here with all your sat nav, etc. You've got your climate control, works really well. It's a warm day today and it's definitely blasting out very, very nicely. You've got rake and reach adjustment on the steering column. I say these are a delightful little car. So Mum picked this up 2nd of September 22, and it was serviced in September 23, and now that's 7103 miles. Now it's done. Oh, let's get that up again. 10,517. Okay. So I say these are so good on fuel. Makes so much sense to me. Instead of a rev counter, you've got a bit here. It tells you when you're charging, when you're like in eco mode, and power, where you're sort of when you need that bit of acceleration. But I've borrowed this car quite a few times. It's great. I never have to replace any fuel because the fuel cage doesn't move, so I never get any complaints from my mother. But these are really, really good cars, practical, and I cannot tell you how good on fuel these are. I say, my mum and dad, they had diesel cars from the early 80s to get that MPG. They said they still to this day they said it wasn't until they got one of these that they said this is the most economical car that they've ever owned, you know, and they didn't think you could get this sort of MPG from a hybrid. Right, so this car has still got, let's have a look, it's got warranty till September 2024, and then we'll top it up so you'll get a year's warranty with the vehicle. Okay, but it's September, what are we now in? We're almost June. So we'll service the car as well. This car will be serviced, and we'll do the MOT. Yeah, and we'll do the MOT. So it'll have service and MOT ready for the next customer, and a full 12 months warranty. So the balance of the manufacturers, and we'll top up the manufacturer's warranty, okay, with the correct Mazda warranty, which also has roadside assistance. Now, part exchange is very welcome, regardless of what make and model you have. All parts exchange are welcome, and we pride ourselves on having like a one-stop shop where you can have a seamless, enjoyable buying experience. You don't have to sell your car online or yourself. You'll get the best deal with a part exchange. But please do punch your reg number in and do all those things you're heavily encouraged to do these days, and get in touch with us and let's see what we can do for you. If you require any more photos, videos, information on this car, please do not hesitate to ask, and that could be at any time of day. We don't mind responding out of hours. So I'm not nocturnal, but if an inquiry does come through, we shall respond. You can even leave a voicemail. We get notified of them, come through on our phones, and we can pick them up and call you back. So Partex we've discussed. I say contacting us. You know, I say just get in touch. We are here to help. We've got warranty extension facilities, one of the best part exchange facilities. We've got delivery facility. So we really are here to help. Okay, so I want to thank you for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and please do check out our reviews, okay, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Bye bye.